So now we're into chiropractic personal injury documentation and diagnostic testing guidelines. There's some pretty important things about this. So here we go, guidelines to winning personal injury cases. So we want to try to be as objective as possible, and that's for two reasons. One is obviously there's more trust if it's objective, but the other one is chiropractic does not have a good name. Chiropractic has 67% negative name recognition, so there's a big difference. A chiropractor saying something, a chiropractor saying his opinion on the stand versus a neurosurgeon or a neurologist in credibility, just in pure credibility. So that's why I say you want to pay a lot of attention to these guidelines, and you want to do everything you can not to use your opinion. You want to use all of these factors, science-based, objective. I mean, it's to where they can't just come back and say it's your opinion because you don't have the credibility. You're a chiropractor. Sorry. So we want to try to stay as objective. We want to use third-party trusted sources as much as possible. Third-party trusted sources. Use only accepted science, no junk science. Chiropractors are notorious for using junk science. Stay away from chiropractic junk science. What's the junk? In other words, when I say junk science, what am I talking about? I'm talking about things that are not peer-reviewed, that are not in standard peer reviews. And what are some of the big ones in chiropractic? A neural kilometer is junk science. It's not reproducible. Thermography, it's not reproducible. Surface EMG, it's not reproducible. All of those are junk science. Chiropractors use that stuff all the time. And remember, if I'm an attorney, all I want is I just want one thing. I want one thing on you, and then I'm going to stay on it. I want one thing that's going to destroy your credibility, and then I'm going to stay on that the whole time you're on the stand. Quantify, quantify, quantify. Everything about personal injury is quantifying. Everything. So we're going to pay a lot of attention when we go through this quantifying. So we want to know the purpose of the test, normal, and results. Obviously, visual's better. 55% of how we communicate is visual. So when I go through this, we're going to go through and I'll show you the common subjective findings. We'll go through the common hybrid subjective and objective findings. And we'll go through the common objective findings. And of course, we want to use as much visual as possible. And we want to use our medical team. Attorneys don't like it when I call it the lone cowboy. They don't like that. You want your medical team. You don't want to be a wacko chiropractor that can do everything and treats everything. If you don't know that yet, that's called wacko in the real world.